Have you ever heard the term plagiarism? What does it mean? How serious is it? What is plagiarism really? Plagiarism is the act of taking someone else's ideas and words and attempting to pass them off as your own. Sometimes students commit plagiarism without knowing, understanding, or realizing that they are. It is important to clearly understand what is expected of you as a student. A good place to start is Sinclair's Academic Integrity Policy. There you will find guiding principles of academic integrity, as well as detailed information about Sinclair's academic integrity procedures and penalties. For example, I am referring to a document that I didn't write or create. Here, I would use a citation to show that I'm using someone else's work. I must give credit to the original document and the original author. So, who plagiarizes and when? Students with writing assignments, or who are writing essays, or who are preparing projects or presentations are subject to plagiarism. Anytime you are using the work of others to support your own essays, assignments, or presentations, you must always cite the source of the borrowed work. If you fail to properly cite the source, you will have committed plagiarism. How can you prevent plagiarism? By using citations. Citations are ways to identify the ideas or words that you use to support your work. It's also a way to show your reader where you got the ideas and where they can find the original work. There are two important ways to use citations. 1. In-text citations, and 2. Reference lists, works cited pages, or bibliographies. The style of these two types of citations will depend on the format requirements of your assignment. In-text citations can best be described as tags in the body of your work that point to the more detailed information contained at the end of your work, which would be in the reference lists, works cited pages, and bibliographies. What needs to be cited and what doesn't? Quotes that are contained inside quotation marks. When you are using someone else's ideas word for word, you would need to cite those quotes. Paraphrases. When you use the ideas or works of others, but summarize it into your own wording. Images. Using another's images in your work, you will need to cite the sources. Images can be photographs, cartoons, graphs, charts, anything created by someone else that expresses their ideas or knowledge. Art. This goes for art and music as well. Remember, if you are not the one making it, then give credit to the person who did. You are not required to cite things that are considered common knowledge. Common knowledge are facts that the average person usually knows without having to look up. Some examples of common knowledge are: water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Phoenix is the capital of Arizona. And French is the primary language of France. What should you do if you have more questions? Ask your instructor. They will be able to tell you what formatting style they require for the assignment. They can also help you identify areas where you need to cite your sources. Visit the Writing Lab in the Tutoring and Learning Center. Writing Lab tutors are familiar with common citation styles such as MLA and APA. Our tutors stay current with any changes and updates to the formatting. They can help you find areas in your assignments where you should focus on citations. You can also visit the online resource on Sinclair's library website at libguides.sinclair.edu/citation. You can find information on MLA, APA, ASA, and Chicago styles with links to resources, guides, information, and examples. Now that you've learned about plagiarism and what it means, be sure to give credit for any work that you use by citing your sources properly. And remember, You have resources on campus that are here to support you and answer any questions you may have. Don't be afraid to ask for help. That's why we are here.